Welcome to this JV basketball game between your visitors on the scoreboard, your New Salem Almont Holsteins, and your home team on the scoreboard, your Carrington Cardinals. We will quickly go over the starting lineups. We are a minute and 30 from game time, so for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Holsteins, they will start number 0, Preston Thiel, a freshman, a sophomore, number 5, Cody Keplin, a junior, number 13, Isaac Olin, a junior, number 30, Christopher Morgenstern, and a senior, number 31, Cole Huvelstal. For your Carrington Cardinals, they will start a 7th grader, number 1, Weston Ehrman, at another 7th grader, number 2, Radke Hui, another 7th grader, number 14, Adrian Otis, 8th grader, number 23, Jace Coleman, and a sophomore, number 42, Jamison Coots. We will take a short 30-second break, and we will bring you the beginning of this game. I'm Vinny Ruppel, and we will be taking a short break on the i3G Sports Network. Welcome back after the break for the tip-off. It was won by New Salem Holsteins, and they get the first bucket of the game. It's 2-0 in favor of the Holsteins. Cardinals have it. They make a nice pass into Jace Coleman, who puts up a shot, gets his own rebound, puts another shot up. That one doesn't go. It's the Holsteins' rebound. Going the other way is Preston Thiel. Dribbling around defenders is Allen. He puts up a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by the Cardinals. Now it's Otis. He slows things down. Takes it across the half-court line. He passes it to the wing. That's Hui. Gets a nice double screen. Sets up an Otis 3. It's long. And the Holsteins try to recover it out of bounds, but foot was touching the out of bounds line, so it's a dead ball. Cardinals ball under the hoop. They throw a deep inbounds pass to Hui. Now Ehrman. Back to Hui. All outside the arc. Now Otis has it. He pump fakes, dribbles in, makes a nice move, throws the ball into Coleman. He puts up a shot. He gets his own rebound, puts it up again, and that one's in. Coleman's got 2 for the Cardinals. Now Allen kicks out. Deep three's taken. It's no good. Rebounded by Ehrman. The shot was taken by Morgenstern for the Holsteins. Now Otis makes a nice pass out to Ehrman. And the ball touches out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Holstein's ball now. Allen's got it. He makes a nice pass into Keplin. Now that gets stolen. It's stolen by Ehrman. Going the other way. Now Otis. Dribbles in. Makes a nice move. Makes a nice pass to Coots. Coots pump fakes. Kicks out. Hui. Mid-range shot. It's good. Hui's got his first 2 points of the game, and it's 4-2 Cardinals. Allen drives all the way in, puts up a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by the Cardinals. Adrian Otis, now to Hui, takes a 3. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Holsteins. Going the other way is Morgenstern. One-on-one with Otis. He pump fakes. Picks up his dribble. Now he kicks out. Driving in is Huvestal. Makes a nice pass into Allen under the hoop. Who puts up a shot? It's no good. Off the backboard. Rebounded by the Cardinals. It's Otis. Otis being guarded by Allen. Takes an open three. It's good. 3 for Otis. First 3 of the game for both sides. Now Allen. He passes into Morgenstern. Now making a strong post move and kicking out. The pass goes too far. It's a turnover for the Holsteins. Cardinals ball. Isaiah Otis checks in for Carrington. Now Ehrman will pass it into Otis. Otis slowing things down. He gets a screen from McAloney, and now it's kick out to McAloney. Back to Otis. He drives in, makes a pump fake, kicks out to Ehrman. He's outside the three-point line. He gives it back to Otis, who throws it into his brother on a nice pass, which is up and in for Isaiah Otis. His first 2 points of the game. It's 9-2 Carrington. Allen drives in, kicks out. Morgenstern travels for the Holsteins. That's another turnover. It's Cardinals ball. Timeout's called. We'll take it as well with 4 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the first. Your score is 9-2 in favor of the Cardinals, and we will take a short break on the i3G Sports Network. Welcome back after the break for the last 4 minutes of the first quarter. Your score is 9-2 in favor of the Cardinals. An early steal for Morgenstern of the Holsteins. Shot was put up. It's no good. Rebounded by Allen. He takes it out. Passes it to Morgenstern, and his pass goes too far. It goes to nobody. It's out of bounds. Turnover for the Holsteins. Holsteins throw it into Allen. He takes a deep three. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Isaiah Otis. Going the other way is McAloney. He throws it to Huey. Now to Otis in the corner. It's off both sides of the rim. No good. Rebounded by nobody. It rolls out of bounds. It'll be Cardinals ball. They throw it in. Now it's back to Otis in the corner. He gets trapped. He throws a steal to the Holsteins. Now Thiel has it. He swings it to Morgenstern. He throws it into the post. 2 dribbles. Spins around. Fires. No good. Last touch by the Cardinals, out of bounds. It'll stay Holstein's ball with 3:10 to go in the first. Inbounds pass. Goes into Thiel. He puts up a shot. It's no good. He's fouled on the shot. 2 free throws coming. First free throws of the game for both sides. The first 2 will be for the Holsteins. It's Thiel freshman guard for the Holsteins. First free throw does not go. Second one does not go. Rebounded by Isaiah Otis. Now Adrian's got it. He makes the deep pass to Ehrman. Now kick out to McEloney. Back to Ehrman in the corner. He throws it into Isaiah Otis. Back out to Ehrman in the corner. Skip passes it to Hui, who takes a three. Off the block. Now rebounded by Hui. Back out to Ehrman. He takes a corner three. That's no good. Rebounded by Isaiah Otis. Ehrman takes another three. That one doesn't fall. It's rebounded by the Holsteins. And a travel's called. Travel's called against the Holsteins. It'll be Carrington's ball. Carrington off to a good start early. Biggest lead of the game is currently, right now, a deficit of 7. Cardinals will have it on the sideline. It's Adrian Otis. He throws it into Ehrman. Back to Otis. He makes a deep pass into Hui. Otis has it. It's McEloney now. He pump fakes. Skip passes to Ehrman. Now Hui takes a three. That's no good. Rebounded by Adrian Otis. McEloney's got it. He skip passes to Ehrman. Back to Otis. Now McEloney takes a three. That one's good. McEloney gets a three. His first three of the game. And it's 12-2 in favor of the Cardinals. Driving in is Allen. He gets fouled on the ground. Check that. They're going to call a shooting foul. He's going to the free throw line. He'll shoot 2. First one does not fall. A lot of subs come in for the Cardinals. Second one does. And it's 12-3 in favor of the Cardinals. Jameson Coots now has it in the post. He loses the ball. It's a turnover. Now Allen taking it the other way. Stops outside the arc. Now Thiel takes a three. It's off the base of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Christensen. McEloney takes it the other way. Now Adrian has it. McEloney to Christensen. Coots has it. He tries to make a bounce pass. It gets stolen by the Holsteins. Taking it the other way is Allen, and he's got 2 free throws coming. Allen goes right back to the free throw line. First one falls for Allen. Second one does not fall. They call a shooting violation. I believe the shooter's foot was over the line. So basket does not count. It's Adrian Otis now. He drives in. He throws it away. It's another turnover. Now Theo takes it the other way, being guarded by Coots. Does not get the layup. It's Cardinals rebound. McEloney's got it at the Cardinal. And a double dribble's called. Another turnover for the Cardinals. It'll be Holstein's ball. With 45 seconds to go in the first. Allen being guarded by Otis. Gets his ball stolen by Otis. And his layup goes up and in. A well-earned 2 points for Otis. Makes a new score of 14-4 with 25 to go. in the first. Otis has it. And a jump ball's called. It'll be a turnover. Cardinals will have the ball with 16 seconds to go in the first period. Adrian Otis. Looks like they're going to slow the clock down to take the last shot. Dribbles around the fenders. Gets a nice pass into Coots, who gets fouled on the shot. He's going to the free throw line with 3 seconds to go. Coots takes his first free throw of the game. It's in and out. First one's no good. Second shot goes up and in. 3 seconds to go now for the Holsteins. Looking for a deep pass. They get it in. Now Theo has it. He tries to chuck it. It does not fall. And that's how we end the first period. So after your first quarter, your score 15-4 in favor of the Cardinals. We will take a short break in between quarters. I'm Vinny Rappel, and we will be taking a short break on the I3G Sports Network. Welcome back after the break. For the beginning of the second quarter of this JV game, it's the Holsteins with the ball. Holsteins make a nice pass into the lane to Allen, who puts up a shot, and it's good. Now Adrian Otis calls a play from the top of the key, gets a double screen, goes right, drives in, puts up a floater. It's no good. Rebounded by the Holsteins. And the pass gets stolen. And now a mid-range shot's put up by Coots, and he gets fouled on the shot. Definitely a not necessary foul called for the Holsteins. Coots delivers with another point for the Cardinals. It's 16-6. And now he's 3 for 4 on free throws. Now Holsteins will take it. It's Nathan Platon who is checked in for the Holsteins. Cardinals will take it now from the sideline. It's Otis. He swings it to Ehrman. Now Otis, outside the three-point line, sends it to the corner. It's Huey. He tries to throw it into Otis, and his pass gets stolen by Allen. Now Platon has it. Being guarded by Huey. Now Morgenstern. His pass goes in, and a shot's put up, no good. Rebounded by the Cardinals. Otis gets his pass deflected out of bounds. It'll be Cardinals ball. Otis now throws it into Ehrman. He takes a three. It's long. Rebounded by the Holsteins. That's Rude, who has checked in for the Holsteins. Now the dribble was stolen by the Cardinals. It's going the other way, and now that's going the other way. But they're going to say it's a turnover against the Holsteins because Platon had his foot out of bounds when he touched the ball. So it'll be Cardinals ball under the hoop. Deep inbounds pass goes to Ehrman. Now Huey's got it. He pump fakes. Now Otis takes a corner three. That's no good. Now a foul is called against Coots. They're going to say he pushed his opponent in the back, so now it's the Holsteins' ball, but now it's Allen who drives in, steps back outside the arc now, swings it to Platon, who takes a three. That's no good. Rebounded by Adrian Otis. His pass goes to Huey. He makes a nice bounce pass to Coots, who puts up a mid-range shot, and that one goes in. Two more for Coots. 19-6. Platon being guarded by Huey. Now Thiel drives in. Bounce passes into Allen. He puts up a shot in the post. That's no good. Now going the other way is the Cardinals. Now Otis has it. He kicks it out to Huey. He takes it corner three. That's good. Three for Huey. And it's 22-6. Now Thiel has it. He puts up a shot in the post. That's not good. Rebounded by Otis. Now it's Ehrman. Isaiah has it. It bounces off a teammate's hand. Now Adrian Otis takes a wide open three. That bounces off both sides of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Allen. Going the other way. And he loses his dribble on the way out. But they're going to call a reach against the Cardinals. And it's going to go against Ehrman. So it'll be Holstein's ball. With 4:39 to go in the second. A three's taken by Morgenstern. That's not good. Rebounded by Coleman. And a foul is called against the Holsteins. Now Weston Ehrman takes it across the Cardinal. Makes a pass out to Huey, who takes a three. That bounces off the rim. No good. Rebounded by almost Coleman. Last touch by the Holsteins. It'll stay on this side. So not a turnover for the Cardinals. It'll be their ball under the hoop on the baseline. He throws it into Ehrman. Being guarded by Morgenstern. Definitely a huge size difference between the two. McAloney has it. He swings it to Huey. Now Christensen. Dribbles. Passes. Now Huey. Drives in. Spin move. Tries to kick out, but a travel's called. Turnover for the Cardinals. Gives Holsteins the ball with 3:57 to go in the second. It's still 22-6. Allen. Being guarded by Ehrman. Now Thiel drives in. Kick out. Now Platon hits a three, and it's good. 22-9. With just a couple minutes before the half, Ehrman calls a play. Makes a pass to Huey. Now they throw it into Coleman. He drives in, gets pushed. No foul is called. He kicks it out to Huey. Now Ehrman to Christensen. McAloney's got it. His bounce pass gets stolen by Rude, going the other way. And his pass gets stolen. Now McAloney's got no one in front of him. And the layup goes too high. Rebounded by the Holsteins. Going the other way is Platon. His pass goes to Morgenstern. He pump fakes, drives in, puts up a shot. It's long. Rebounded by McAloney. Ehrman gets to the half-court line, loses his dribble, and it's going to stay Cardinals ball. Ehrman calls another play from the top of the key. Now Huey's got it. McAloney takes a three. It's wide right. Rebounded by Allen. Foul's called against Huey. He'll take a breather. Checking in for him is Adrian Otis. Holstein's ball. Allen stays the point guard for the Holsteins. 2:29 to go in the first half of this JV game. Now Thiel drives in, kicks out. It's Morgenstern. Pump faking is Platon. He puts a shot up off the backboard. That's rebounded by Rude. Now Allen drives in, puts up a mid-range shot. That's good. Another 2 more points for Allen. 2 minutes now in the second quarter. Christensen pump fakes, passes it to Adrian. Now bounce pass into Coleman. He puts a shot up off the board, and that's up and in. 2 more for Coleman. It's 24-11. Allen throws a pass that gets stolen by McAloney. Otis taking it the other way. Makes a nice pass into Coleman. That's good. So 4 quick ones for Coleman. And the timeout's called for the Holsteins. Your new score is 26-11 with 1:28 to go in the second. We will take a short break on the I3G Sports Network. I'm Vinny Rappel, and we will be back in a short break. Welcome back after the break. For the last minute and a half of this second quarter, it's the Holsteins with the ball, passing it all around the arc. Pump faking is Platon. Now he passes it to Thiel, who drives in, kicks out to Morgenstern, who takes a mid-range shot. It's long, rebounded by Adrian. And he makes a nice dribble around his defender. Gets his defender to fall. Now Huey takes a mid-range shot. That's well short. Rebounded by Morgenstern. Going the other way. And that's stolen by Christensen. Now a pass to Otis. Does not fall. Rebounded by Coleman. His shot goes up. It's no good. Now Morgenstern gets a shot up and in. With 30 seconds to go, the Cardinals got it. They're going to look to take the last shot of the game, or of the first half. There's no shot clock, so they can run out the rest of this clock. Otis being guarded by Allen. Gets a screen, makes a nice bounce pass to Coleman. His shot doesn't go. Now Coots has it. He pump fakes. And it looks like he got an arm to the face. So a foul is called. 4 seconds left. Foul goes against Platon. They throw it in. Now Coots has it. Huey puts up a shot, and it's no good. So a nice shot by Huey. Doesn't fall. That's the end of your first half. Your score 26-13 in favor of the Cardinals. We will take a short break on the i3G Sports Network.
Back in Carrington, it's the Cardinals and the Burros coming up, and we're joined by Carrington. Back in Carrington, it's the Cardinals.
Welcome back after the break for the second half of this JV game. Your current score is 26-13 in favor of the Cardinals. We start right away with the Holsteins. It's number 22 for the Holsteins, Platon, who puts up a deep range shot. It's no good, rebounded by the Cardinals. Now Hui, pump fakes, drives in, makes a bounce pass, that gets stolen. Platon takes the other way. Mid-range shot is put up and good by Huvestal, the senior for the Holsteins. Now Adrian drives in, kicks out to Hui. Now Coots, back to Otis, outside the arc, being guarded by Huvestal. Throws it into his brother Isaiah. He makes a nice post move, which goes in and around the rim. Now it'll be a inbounds pass coming from Hui for the Cardinals. Now a three's taken for the Cardinals. That's no good, rebounded by the Holsteins. Quick reminder that this is a three-quarter game for the JV today. We are playing 3 quarters to get the varsity game going, and this shot goes in by Hui. That's 2 more for the Cardinals. It's 28-15. And yes, just to assure you of what I said, I did say this is a 3-quarter game today. The JV game is 3 quarters long because of the roads. They want to get New Salem out of here as soon as possible after the varsity game. So with 6 minutes left in the game, the Holsteins have it. A foul is called. It'll be the Holsteins' ball. Foul goes against Hui. Inbounds pass gets deflected out of bounds. It'll be another Holstein ball. Inbounds pass goes to Platon, being guarded by Ehrman. He drives all the way to the other side of the court, all the way into under the hoop. He puts up a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Coots. Now Adrian's got it. He makes a long pass to Ehrman under the hoop, and he makes a nice bounce pass to Isaiah Otis, which goes up and in for 2 more. 30-15. Cardinals running a good press. Holsteins break it this time. It's Thiel. He drives in. His shot gets blocked, but it's going to be a foul. He's going to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul is going to be against Isaiah Otis. Thiel's first free throw bounces on both sides of the rim and rolls out of bounds. Now his second shot goes up and in to make the new score, 30-16, in favor of the Cardinals. Now Otis makes a nice pass to his brother Isaiah, and his shot goes up and in for an and 1 shot and a chance at a 3-point play. Now the Cardinals will take a couple free throws. It's Isaiah. His shot goes too far. Rebounded by Platon. Taking it the other way is the Holsteins. Dribbling in is Huvestal, and he travels. Turnover for the Holsteins. Now Coleman checks back in for the Cardinals. Holsteins are going to run a press here. Adrian's got it, being double guarded by the Holsteins. He gets by 3 of them, but they call travel. Holsteins have it. It's Platon. He takes a three. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Coleman. Now Ehrman's got it. His shot's no good. Rebounded by Huey. Now McEloney drives in, pops, cannot drop, and the ball rolls out of bounds. It'll stay Cardinals ball. So it was last touched by the Holsteins. Cardinals with 4:54 to go in the game. This game's only 3 quarters long. Varsity will start shortly afterwards with BJ Walters. Now they throw the inbounds pass to Huey. Adrian Otis passes it to Huey. Thought about taking a shot. He decided not to. Now Otis has it on the top of the key. Throws it into Coleman. He spins. Tries to spin back, but his pass gets stolen by Morgenstern. His shot goes up and out, but he was standing out of bounds when the ball hit him, so it'll be a turnover. Cardinals ball. They throw it into Ehrman. He loses the dribble. Gets it out to McEloney. Now Huey takes a wide open three. That's good. A three for Huey. Makes the new score 35-16. Inbounds pass. Gets deflected by Ehrman out of bounds. 4 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the game. Cardinals had a pretty good day so far. Been able to hit a lot of shots. Now to see if they can close it out. Bounce pass goes into Huey. His three gets rebounded by Coleman. He puts a shot up, and it's no good, but he's fouled on the shot. He's got 2 free throws. Coleman's got 2 free throws to shoot. His first one goes up, off the back of the rim, and out. His second one goes up and in. 36-16 in favor of Carrington. Now taking it the other way is Cody Keplin. His ball gets stolen by the Cardinals. Now another pass is stolen by Platon. Wide open shot for Keplin. He gets it up and in. 36-18 in favor of Carrington. Otis passes it to Christensen. Now McEloney on top of the key. Otis drives in, takes a mid-range shot. It's well short. Coleman tries to attempt to save it. He cannot. It'll be a turnover. Now Thiel drives in, kicks out. It's a three. It's well long, rebounded by Huey. Cardinals taking it the other way. It's McEloney. Drives in, kicks out. Otis drives in. Bounce pass to Coleman, which goes off the glass and in. A timeout's taken by the Cardinals. We'll take it as well with 3 minutes and 3 seconds to go in the game. Your score, 38-18 in favor of the Cardinals. I'm Veneer Powell, and I'll take a short break on the I3G Sports Network. Welcome back after the break for the last couple minutes of the game. Holstein's got it. It's a pump fake, driving in and passing it in to Rude was Huvestel. Now Huvestel's got it. He passes it back to Morgenstern. He drives in, pump fakes, kicks out. It's Thiel. He drives in, kicks out to Keplin. Now they throw it into Rude. He dribbles, drives in, gets blocked by Isaiah Otis, but a foul is called. Questionable call there, but it's going to be a foul against Otis. That's his second, team's third. Rude's first free throw is short. Second shot goes up, off the front of the rim, rebounded by Christensen. Now Ehrman's got it. It's Isaiah. He passes it into Coleman. He spins around, puts it up. It's no good. Rebounded by Thiel. Thiel taking it the other way. Drives all the way in, puts up an easy layup. It's no good. Rebounded by Coleman. Now Ehrman. Spin moves. Gets it past half court. Stops. Passes it to Isaiah. That gets deflected. Now Thiel's got it with nobody in front of him. He gets the easy layup. That's two more. 38-20. Minute 40 to go in the game. Coots passes it to Christensen. Now that gets stolen by Thiel, who's got another wide open layup, and that's good. 38-24 now. Check that, 22. Now Coots drives in, kicks out to Christensen. It goes through his hands, and now it's anyone's ball. And it goes to Isaiah Otis, which is going to force an over and back call. It'll be the Holsteins' ball. Inbounds pass gets stolen by Ehrman, and a very easy to see push out of bounds. They call it a foul. It's a foul against Huvestel. So it'll be Cardinals ball with 50 seconds to go in the game. 38-22 in favor of Carrington. Pass is tipped and deflected out of bounds. It'll be Cardinals ball. They throw it into Coots. He takes a three. And that's almost good, but it does fall. Morgenstern's got it. 36 seconds to go. Mid-range shots put up by Thiel. That's no good. Ehrman can take his time. There's no shot clock. They can run out the rest of this game. Ehrman's got it. And I think they're going to do just that. They're going to run out the rest of this clock. And that's going to be the end of this JV game. So now they just got to let the last 5 seconds slowly tick down. Applause starts to come from the crowd, and that's going to be the conclusion of this JV game. Your final score, 38-22 in favor of the Cardinals. Happy to have you with us for this JV game. We will be back after a short break, joined by BJ Walters. I'm Vinny Rappel, and thanks for having me. We will take a short break on the i3G Sports Network.
Carrington Cardinal basketball is brought to you by Gar Dental, Central City Lumber, CHI, St. Alexius Carrington Medical Clinic, Professional Eye Care Centers, Carrington Drug, Headlocks, Arrowwood Prairie Co-op, Beckett Insurance, Sendak, Bassett Motors, Bank Forward in Carrington, High Plains Equipment, Carrington Dental Care, Leading Edge Equipment, Dakota Central, Old National Bank, DJ's Home Center, Evans Funeral Home, Farmers Union Insurance, Randy Huey Agent, Retzlaff Seed and Supply, Napa Auto Parts, Jamestown Regional Medical Center, the Carrington Healthy Communities Coalition, Central Pharmacy, Central City H2O Plus, and Summit Physical Therapy. Now, Carrington Cardinal basketball.
We welcome you inside the East Gymnasium at Carrington High School. Tonight, after a full week off, Carrington boys basketball back at it, and back at it in a big way. 3 games in the next 4 days. I was trying to do it by hours. That was probably a dumb idea on my part. 96 hours. I think I got the number right. 96 hours. Nonetheless, 3 games in the next less than 100 hours, and the first of which here at home, taking on the Holsteins of New Salem, Almont. Happy to have you with us, BJ Walters and Vinny Rappel back with you. And Vinny, we heard in Buxton that Coach Huey thought the bye, so to speak, came at the right time, and now they get Tate Wolski back. They're back on home court, and they're facing a team that gave them a good game a year ago, but they were able to get a win against.
Right, it's definitely that bye week was important. I think that Carrington had a couple banged up players, and I think it was definitely important for them to take a little time to get prepared for what's going to be a long week with these next few games. And I think that tonight's going to be a great matchup with Wolski back. I think it's going to be an exciting game with a great crowd.
Well, it is a Carrington team that's 3-10 overall. They've lost 5 in a row, but there were some very encouraging signs last time we saw this team, not the least of which Hayden Hoggle had the best game of his career.
Right, Hoggle was definitely playing great that night, and I think that they've really just been able to figure out how they're going to run their offense. They've just been able to figure out how they're going to be able to put up some good shots and how to not let up too many points on the defensive side of the ball, and I think if they're able to do both of those things tonight, they're going to be just fine.
They'll need it tonight because this is a Holsteins team that comes in 10-2 in Class B. Now, their wins are not necessarily heavyweight wins, but the one thing that you can say about them is their style of play translates very well to playing a Class A team. They're big, and they're big at the back of a 1-3-1 zone. We'll hear Randy Huey talk about it, but if you pass the ball to a corner tonight, you're going to get absolutely waylaid because that is exactly where New Salem Almont wants you to go with a basketball.
Right, they definitely got to play smart tonight and make smart decisions, as they've definitely been able to tell on film that this is a tough team, and if you go into the corner with the ball, you got to be smart with it.
You certainly do. It's the Cardinals and Holsteins coming up. Last year in New Salem, 60-56, Carrington got the win. They jumped out to about an 8-point lead in the second quarter, and New Salem Almont just kept coming back and coming back and coming back, and it was a really fun game. Carrington won it 60-56. We think it'll be fun tonight. We're happy to have you with us. When we come back, we'll take a look at what happened in the region last night, get a look at the standings in Region 2A, and let you know about the one game going on tonight. We'll do that when Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
Gar Dental in Carrington has your smile on the mind. Gar Dental specializes in orthodontics, cosmetic dentistry, teeth whitening, dental crowns and bridges, dental veneers, dental implants, general and family dentistry, root canals, clear aligner orthodontics, sedation dentistry, dentures, lasers, TMJ therapy, and wisdom teeth removal. Call Gar Dental today for family dentistry and beyond. Gar Dental in Carrington, 701-652-20.
Your first car. It may have been a fixer-upper, but you treated it right. It was your own. That's how Showplace Cabinetry approaches each crafted piece. We deliver it to you with care, because it's our own. Central City Lumber can help you choose the design of your dreams. Give them a test drive. This American-made cabinetry is adaptable to your unique style and built with pride. Every single piece is backed for a lifetime. Bet you wish you had that deal on your car. Stop in at Central City Lumber of Carrington and let's build a beautiful kitchen or bath that really turns heads.
Cards and Holsteins coming up. It is Carrington and New Salem Almont. Let's right now take a look at the Class A state rankings, and I can already tell you that there will be changes to this tomorrow. Not at the top. Four Winds Minnewacan is just fine. They're number one. But Central Cass were upset by Wahpeton last night. Their first region loss. And so Central Cass may or may not be number two tomorrow. Kindred number three. Shiloh Christian is number four. And Beulah number five, with Grafton and Devils Lake out of our region receiving votes. And as we always say, it's nice to be ranked. But here's the standings that really matter. The region standings. And Four Winds Minnewacan are at the top, followed by Grafton. I did not see that coming from the spoilers. I just did not see that coming this year from Grafton. They've got the two great players, Reggie Rice, Brady Lillamoen. I didn't think they had enough around them. Turns out they might not, but if those guys are going to go for 50 a night, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, they're definitely, they got some playmakers on their team, and I think if they're able to keep building on the players around them, they're going to be a tough team to beat.
And, of course, naturally, by those standings, you can tell Grafton and Four Winds haven't yet played each other. Thompson, Carrington will be in Thompson Friday night. They're in third. Devils Lake in fourth. Hillsboro in fifth. Mayport in sixth. Harvey Wells County seventh and Carrington eighth. The scores from an evening ago: Four Winds Minnewacan did not have problems with Harvey Wells County. 87-40. They got the win in Fessenden. Grafton beat Park River 69-60 an evening ago. And Hillsboro Central Valley are at Mayport CG tonight. That's part of a doubleheader. We'll keep you posted as best we can while we are on the air. Also, in about an hour, and I'm only bringing this up because I think there's potential for an upset tonight. The Central Cass girls, who Carrington will see Saturday, host Valley City. I think there's an upset potential there. I think Central Cass is really, really good, and Valley City better be careful tonight, or they could get upset on the road in Castleton. By the way, the next Carrington boys home game is against Lisbon. If you have not heard or seen the way Lisbon won last night, absolutely crazy. They were up 44-42 on Valley City. The Highliners' best player, Micah Matson, got fouled shooting a half-court three with 0.2 of a second left. And he missed all three free throws. Now, he had to miss the third one so they could try to get a tip, but he missed them all. Lisbon wins 44-42. Vinny, have you ever seen anything like that?
I don't think I have. It definitely interesting atmosphere.
Certainly is. Well, after 2 years as Jason Otto's top assistant, Randy Huey has taken over the Cardinal boys basketball program. Pardon me. And when we come back, we'll talk to the first-year head coach of the Cardinals, and we will do that in just a moment on the I3G Sports Network.
Life is about moments. Big or small, joyful or challenging. At Carrington Health Center, we believe everyone in our community deserves compassionate care close to home, so you can focus on enjoying those moments surrounded by the people you love. At our facility, we put the care in
physical therapy,
radiology,
love,
acute care, clinic.
Why choose Professional Eye Care Centers? 4 great reasons are Dr. Bone, Dr. Freilich, Dr. Janko, and now introducing Dr. Jordan Thomas, 4 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, Edgeley, Ellendale, and more. And finally, their fantastic selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional Eye Care Centers, clearly the best.
Back in Carrington, it's the Cardinals and New Salem Almont coming up, and we're joined by Cardinal head coach Randy Huey. And Coach, a week off, not really off, but a week to get in the lab and get better, and now you're back on the court, and at full strength again.
Yeah, absolutely. We got Tate back again tonight, which will be a huge benefit for us. New Salem's a tough physical team, and so it'd be nice to have a kid like Tate back on the bench with us this game.
We mentioned how you had a week to get better. What sort of things go into practice when you don't necessarily have an immediate game coming up?
Yeah, just kind of sharpen up on some things. We did a lot of drill work this week, went back to the fundamentals and kind of, try to take care of a lot of those things that we haven't been able to do in the grinds of the season so far. And so then we were able to prepare really hard yesterday for them. It was nice to have some gap there and then not be able to rush and kind of do fundamental stuff and prepare for a game kind of in the same practice. So, yesterday's probably one of the most preparing practices we've had. So hopefully that shows tonight on the court.
On the flip side, before we get to the Holsteins, on the flip side, 3 games in 4 days now. What sort of challenges does that present?
Yeah, depth's always a big, issue for us. So I think that's a big deal. 3 games in 4 days, I feel like our boys are getting stronger. I feel like, we'll be able to handle it. It'd be nice to come try to get a lead or 2 in one of these games and, maybe be able to rest some starters, but that hasn't happened yet this year. So it probably won't either, but you never know. It'd be wishful thinking, but, we have the capabilities to do that, but you just never know. Tonight, the JV game will be 3 quarters. That'll help out those younger guys. We might be able to get 1 or 2 of them in too to help sub and give us a little bit of depth also on the varsity game.
New Salem Almont is a team that last year when we went over there to play, they weren't super physical. They weren't super impressive, but they really scrapped. You guys jumped out on them, and they kept counter-punching and counter-punching. What do you sort of take from that game into this one?
Yeah, watching them on film, they're a tough team. They take advantage of people's mistakes. They're really aggressive. They run a 1-3-1 defense. They trap the bottom corners really, really aggressively. So we got to try to take advantage of some of that aggressiveness as well, and hopefully we can do that tonight, and try to break down that 1-3-1 as quick as we can.
Your guys are yes, basketball players, but they're also just basketball fans, and they've watched the girls play against 1-3-1 zones a lot lately. When you're cheering on the girls team, can you sort of take some of that knowledge? Hey, this is how they're breaking it down. This is something we can do.
Yeah, maybe so. I think our boys do a good job cheering on the girls, so I don't know how much they're actually watching it as a disciple of the game or a fan. They've been really good about being fans of it for the girls. So, we watched a little bit of film on it. We went through it really hard yesterday on a lot of things that we want to do, and so hopefully all that kind of reconnects with us. And we have clips online that are on film that they can go watch and stuff like that. So all that, hopefully that we can take advantage of some of their overplay and stuff like that in the 1-3-1 and come out advantageous tonight.
They do have a little size. Do they use it pretty similar to what you've seen with a team like maybe a rugby?
Yeah, they do. They use their long arms and their a little bit of size to trap hard in the corners. One of their shortest guys is up top in that 1-3-1. They don't trap as hard up there, which it's harder to do too. But they got some length. They attack the boards hard. We're going to have to do a good job keeping them off the boards and trying to limit those key turnovers and key situations and that lead to points for them on the other side. So if we can do that, I think we'll be in a good position tonight.
Well, Coach, have some fun out there and good luck.
All right, thanks, BJ.
That is Cardinal head coach Randy Huey. And the Bassett Motors starting lineups are next when Cardinal basketball continues on the i3G Sports Network.
Carrington Drug, your independently owned Good Neighbor pharmacy, salutes caregivers everywhere. The ones who aid an aging parent or nurturing a sick child. The fact is, we are all caregivers at different times, and your community pharmacist is ready to go above and beyond to support you with encouragement and guidance, good times and bad. Visit with Matt Paulson and his expert staff at Carrington Drug, 415 Main Street in Carrington, caring for you and our community.
Is always on tap. I'm heading to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Head on over to Headlocks of Carrington for some great deals after the Cardinals game. If you and your friends come in sporting any Cardinals gear, you'll not only receive the friendliest service around, but also special discounts. Ask for more details and visit us on Facebook for all of our happenings.
The fun is always on tap. I'm heading to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Headlocks. Carrington, North Dakota.
There's no community like a Cenex community. That's why every Cenex store is proud to serve theirs by supporting local athletic teams, promoting the arts, and making sure each store is a place its neighbors can find what they need, catch up with their friends, and stay connected. It's also why we give back. helping to make the wonderful places we call home the best they can be. The store next door, powered locally at Cenex.
Visit your local Arrowwood Prairie Co-op in Carrington, Wimbledon, Cooperstown, and Sutton.
Thinking about insurance, think of Bickett Insurance. Bickett Insurance, through our partnership with Auto Owners Insurance, can take care of your farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance needs. The agents at Bickett Insurance have over 115 years of insurance experience. We know how to design policies to protect the things important to you. Give Bickett Insurance a call today.
Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency. Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency.
Cardinals and Holsteins coming up. Time for the Bassett Motors starting lineups. Bassett Motors has a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The sales crew offers friendly personal service. Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends. Call today 652-2955. First for the Holsteins, at one guard, a 6'2 junior Elias Smith. At the other guard, a 6-foot senior Maxim Nelson. At one forward, a 5'10 senior Branson Gilbert. At another forward, a 6'4 sophomore Justin Sanders. And the center is 6'5 senior Coulter Miller for head coach Ben Kringstad. Now for the Carrington Cardinals, their lineup tonight under first-year head coach Randy Huey, 3-10 on the year, assisted by John Otis and Brett McAloney. At one guard, a 6'4 senior Maddox McAloney, 16 points and nearly 7 rebounds a game. Another guard, 6'4 junior Talon Mehring, 14.5 points, 5 rebounds, 3.5 assists per game. At one forward, 6'2 sophomore Hayden Hoggle, 2.5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists per game. The other forward is 6'1 senior Tate Wolski, 6.7 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists per game. And the center is 6'5 junior Alec Threadgold, 9.7 rebounds, 2 assists per game. New Salem Almont in all black with white cursive script across the front. It says Holsteins, white numbers. Carrington in all white with cardinal red numbers. Let's get Benny's keys to the game. First for the Holsteins.
I think the Holsteins are just going to have to, if they're able to shut down Carrington right away and not let Carrington get a lot of buckets in the first quarter and really shut down Carrington's momentum, I think they'll do just fine.
It feels like Carrington's key tonight is you can't be rusty against a 1-3-1 zone. Move the basketball.
Right, they definitely have to make smart decisions with the basketball and not have a lot of turnovers, and definitely do a lot better on the boards tonight than other nights. And if they're able to do all of those things, they'll just be all right.
Carrington boys wrestling right now on KDAK, the Cardinal on radio. And so we're happy to have you with us on KDAK, the Cardinal on YouTube tonight. And the boys will be back here on YouTube Thursday against Lisbon. That's because the girls will be in Thompson with a chance to clinch the #1 seed in the regional tournament if they can get a win over the Tommies. And you know, we can talk about this now, Benny, but I really thought last night, going into that environment, playing that team, I really thought that would be the end of the winning streak, and it very much was not. Carrington dominated Devils Lake.
Right, Carrington's been playing some great basketball so far in the past few weeks, and I think that they've just been taking steps up every single game, and if they're able to keep doing that, we could be looking at a future state championship team.
Coulter Miller, Alec Threadgold Maddox McAloney and Coulter Miller ready to tip it off. We hope you enjoy it tonight. It's the Cards and the Holsteins. The back end of a home and home between these two. The opening tip controlled by McAloney, who's giving a couple of inches to Miller. Didn't matter. And here's the 1-3-1 zone. Mehring, left side, into the corner. That's where they want you to put the ball. Mehring, right side, Hoggle. And his pass back to Mehring. In the middle, turnaround jumper, McAloney. And Carrington scores first. 2-0 bank forward scoreboard, 25 seconds in. Carrington back in a man-to-man against Nelson. Goes left wing towards Smith. Elias Smith around the screen for three. He hits. Elias Smith makes it 3-2. Here's Mehring, left side Hoggle. dribbles through the trap, gets all the way in. Hayden misses. Rebound down to Branson Gilbert. And here comes Maxim Nelson for New Salem Almont, moving left to right. Right side, Miller holds, goes up top. Dribbling right is Sanders. He'll leave it for Nelson to get the lane. Float one short. Rebound, Talon Mering. And Carrington can move right to left down the left side of the floor. Mering around a double. Skips it down to Threadgold, who shuffles it off. Stolen. Nelson comes out of there with it, and Maxim Nelson lays it in at the other end. 5 straight points for the Holsteins. They lead 5-2, a minute and a half in. Here's McAloney, drive, kick, right side. In the corner, Wolski. Back to Hoggle. Here's Mering. Talon dribbles left, picks up his dribble, finds Hayden Hoggle in the middle. It's McAloney, one dribble left, kick, Mering, open look three, tie game. Talon Mering a three, and it's 5-all. Mering comes in on the year, shooting 26% from three. Here's a three at the other end that goes in for Elias Smith. He's already got 2 of those, and it's 8-5, Holsteins. 2 minutes, 20 seconds in. Here's Mering. Gets it back against this 1-3-1 zone. McAloney in the middle of it. Drives in, kicks out. Mering, another three, wide right. Rebound, Elias Smith. On the move, 3-on-2 if he hurries. He does not. So Smith picks it up, leaves it for Nelson. Around a high ball screen. Wasn't a big ball screen, but nonetheless. Left side, here's Branson Gilbert. Up top, Justin Sanders drives the lane. Leaves it towards the head of the key for Miller to get inside and miss. Rebound, Alec Threadgold. We approach 5 minutes left in the first. Here's Wolski getting downhill, hits the side of the backboard. Rebound, Elias Smith. Here come the Holsteins, up by 3. Smith to Nelson. Around the screen, Nelson, pick and roll, really nicely done. Extra pass, corner, open three, skips over the rim. Rebound, Threadgold from Coulter Miller. And here is McAloney, kicking it out to Mering. Left side, Hoggle, open three, long. Backside board comes down to Elias Smith. Here's Maxim Nelson. Against Mering in the man-to-man. Goes to the right elbow for Sanders. Handoff. Smith, three. A little long this time. Boy, he's got a good-looking shot. Rebound, Talon Mering. Left side, McAloney. He'll fake a three. Get towards the baseline and then get trapped. Dribbles through and gives to Mering. Talon still with 20 to shoot halfway through the first quarter, and Mering lost it out of bounds. A turnover. With exactly half of the first quarter gone, Ewan Aberle checks in for the first time. 6'3" junior guard, 3.5 points, 3.5 rebounds per ball game. He's in for Hayden Hoggle. So far, Vinny, what you seeing from Tate Wolski? He moving around okay after that ankle injury?
Yeah, it looks like he doesn't show any signs of still any pain, so I think he must be all right.
Here is Miller. Right side, good defense by Ewan Aberle. Driving in is Gilbert. Back cut, loose basketball, still loose, on the floor, and the Holsteins come out of there with it. Smith starts a drive and is cut off. Instead, here's Gilbert, and he lost the basketball. Taken out of there by Threadgold. Up ahead, fast break layup, Wolski. Yeah, I think he's moving okay. It's 8-7 as he beat everybody down the floor. On the right side, Gilbert. Drives right, gets into the lane and travels. Tell you what, a couple of possessions only, but Ewan Aberle's on-ball defense is having an impact.
Right, and Ewan Aberle's been able to you can see he hustles around the floor and he's able to make plays on the defense.
Here's Mering in a 1-point game. Nearly 5 gone. Mering dribbles right, shuffles it off towards Wolski, deflected and stolen. Elias Smith at the other end gets inside, puts it up too strong. Rebound Aberle. And here's Mering down the left side. Dribbles back right and gets fouled. The first foul of the ball game is on the Holsteins' Maxim Nelson, his first. We're at the 2:49 mark of the first quarter. Bank Forward scoreboard reads New Salem Almont 8, Carrington 7. It's Threadgold way up top against this 1-3-1. In the corner, McAloney. Fakes a shot, drives in, spins, fires, short, rebound. Deflects down to nobody. It's a held ball. It'll go the other way. Cardinal basketball season long brought to you by CHI, St. Alexius Health, Carrington Medical Center. Compassionate care close to home. Cardinals down a point. Here's Maxim Nelson. For the Holsteins, it's with Sanders, handing it off to Miller, back to Sanders. Looks for the backdoor cut, but travels first. And a turnover. And so now Hagel will check in for Wolski. Tate, a good first shift tonight. 2:15 to go in the first. Right side, Merring. Skips one to Hagel. Left wing, Aberly. Fires one right side to Merring. In the middle, McAloney. Drives in, kicks out, Merring, a three. Long. Rebound, deflects all the way out to Taylor. No reset of the shot clock. It's Hagel traveling. 1:56 to go in the first. What have you made of the first 6 minutes?
I think it's been not so bad by Cardinals defense. They've been able to really keep a lot of the shots contained, but I think the Holsteins have just been able to really have that nice three-point shot.
Yeah, 2 3-pointers by Elias Smith, a big reason why they lead. Here's Maxim Nelson. He drives right by Merring, who pokes it free from behind. And taken in by McAloney. Here's Merring the other way. Stops, skips it. McAloney left side to the head of the key for Aberly. Right side, it's Merring. Gets to 16 feet, fires one to McAloney for three in the lead. Off the front of the rim. Rebound deflects to Aberly. Kick out. Merring for three in the lead. You bet. Talon Merring with a three. And the Cardinals lead 10-8. In the final 65 seconds of the quarter. Nelson hands it, Elias Smith. Here's Sanders driving in, and Sanders finishes and draws the foul. Chance at a three-point play for Justin Sanders. The foul is called on, I believe, no, it's Talon Merring, not Alec Threadgold. His first, and a chance at a three-point play. Up and long, rebound, Threadgold for Carrington. Involved in a 10-10 game in the final minute of the first. Left side, Aberly. Holding, deflected ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Carrington. Wolski back in for the first time, Isaac Olin, a 5'10 junior guard for New Salem Almont. They are 10-2 on the year, but their 2 losses come by a combined 70 points. Here's Hagel. Right side, through Merring and out of bounds. It's a weird sort of schedule when you start researching New Salem Almont. They're having a good year, but the 2 losses were kind of clunkers.
Right, definitely. It's a team that can have some good weeks, but they can also have some bad weeks, just up and downs. It's how it goes throughout a season.
Now the clunkers came against state-ranked teams. Wolski forces a turnover. They played Wilton Wing and lost heavily. Also played Central McLean, lost heavily. But they've won all the other ones, so clearly pretty good Region 4 team here. Here's Wolski, District 8 in Class B. The shot clock is off. Merring has no help, and it's thrown away to Elias Smith. Elias Smith gets inside, lays it up, missed it. Offensive rebound and a foul on the floor, but is that 2 on Merring? It might be, and it is. 2 on Talon in the final 4 seconds of the quarter. A baseline left inbound for New Salem Almont. Olin to trigger. He does, short. Going to work with 1 second. Fadeaway jumper at the buzzer is short for Coulter Miller. And we have played 1 quarter inside the East Gymnasium in the Central City with the score. The Cardinals 10, New Salem Almont 10. And Cardinal basketball will continue in a moment on the I3G Sports Network.
Bussett Motors, where our customers send their friends.
Hi,
Hi, this is James at Bassett Motors. Let's test drive a new Chevrolet together. Stack up the savings with discounts and rebates combined with 0% financing for the lowest payments of the year. See us online at BassettMotors.com or call us 701-652-2955. Or better yet, stop in to see our wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles.
Where our customers send their friends.
Running tough, running strong. High Plains Equipment.
High Plains Equipment is your authorized Case IH dealer serving farmers around Carrington, Devils Lake, Rugby, and Harvey. When you're ready to invest in a new piece of quality Case IH equipment, their friendly, knowledgeable sales, financing, service, and parts departments will make sure your experience is outstanding. Visit highplainseq.com to connect with your local Case IH High Plains Equipment location.
(10-10) after one. Vinny, what did you make of the first 8 minutes?
I thought it was definitely a great effort by Carrington's defense, as it's still a tie ball game, and this is definitely a tough team that they're facing, and I think that they've been able to keep up with them just fine.
Box score is exactly the same. One player has 2 threes and 2 other players each have a field goal. So it's the same both ways. Here's Threadgold in the mid post against this zone. He double dribbled. A turnover. Holsteins with it, 10 seconds gone, second quarter bank forward scoreboard. Involved in a 10-10 game. High post Sanders, right side, around a screen is Gilbert from Sanders. Pick and roll, not there, good recover by Threadgold. Elias Smith, left side, here's Branson Gilbert, and he's fouled on a reach-in. And it's on Hayden Huggle, his first. Team's first of the second quarter. And a baseline right inbound. Comes to Smith, who fakes a 3, drives to the baseline, fires, and hits from 14. Well, I think we know who the jump shooter is for New Salem Almont. It's Elias Smith. He's got 8. McAloney trapped in a bad area. Finds Threadgold. Hayden Hoggle, who we will hear from at halftime. Here's Wolski, deflected ball. Mehring cannot take it back. Wolski pokes it free on the baseline. We'll hear from Hayden Hoggle at halftime and also bring you stats and scores. Back in is Coulter Miller. Cardinal basketball brought to you all year by Bickett Insurance. For your free estimate on auto, farm, home, business, or life insurance, call Bickett Insurance, 652-1775, located near the roundabout in Carrington. And Tate Wolski is located right near the ball. He takes it away there on the inbound. Here's McAloney. Into the corner for Hoggle. He'll drive baseline. Hayden, wraparound feed. Wolski gets inside. Kick out Hoggle. Here's Mehring for 3 in the lead. Short. And a rebound down to Elias Smith. On the left side, a basket cut, nothing doing for Gilbert, so he leaves up top for Sanders. On the left side, faking a 3. Nelson gives to Smith, his deep 3. Oh, it popped out. My goodness, that almost went in from 28. Rebound McAloney. Here's Threadgold, left side Mehring. Skip it, McAloney. Holds, dribbles through a double, puts up a little runner short, got his own miss. Brings it back up top to Hoggle. Here's Mehring. Tried a deep pass down low that didn't get deflected. Sure looked like it did to me, but
looked like it did to me as well.
It goes to the Holsteins. 5:50 to go before halftime. 12-10, New Salem Almont. On the bank forward scoreboard as Ewan Aberly checks back in for Carrington. Driving right on the baseline and a hand checking foul. Might be the second on Hoggle. I think it is. It is. His second, team's second. One girls score in the region. Hillsborough Central Valley in the third quarter leading Mayport CG 34-23. Here's Elias Smith getting inside with a runner short. More good defense by Aberly. Rebound, Threadgold. Here's Mehring. Goes right wing corner and then gets it back from Hoggle. Left side. Aberly's pass is intercepted. Here's Branson Gilbert the other way. Branson Gilbert all the way in. He finishes with the left hand. Largest lead now for New Salem Almont at 14-10 on the bank forward scoreboard. It's Maring holding and goes to McAloney. Left side, Averly, ball fakes, gets inside, little runner, short. Rebound, Justin Senders for the Holsteins, who lead by 4. On the left side, holding is Gilbert. Right wing. And the ball's thrown nearly out of bounds. It's saved in nicely by Miller. Don't know where that was going, to be honest. Now, Nelson, Maxim Nelson drives the lane, kicks to the corner. A 3 is good. And it's a 7-0 run as Coulter Miller hits the 3, and we got a Dakota Central timeout called by Randy Huey. Learn more about premium Wi-Fi and experience Command IQ today at dakotacentral.com. 17-10 Holsteins, 4:29 to go in the half on the i3G Sports Network.
Many dream of 5-star hotels and 5-star restaurants. What about 5-star treatment from your dentist? That's exactly what you'll get at Carrington Dental Care. Dr. J's and Dr. Chaz's gentle, relaxed, and friendly atmosphere will give you a full-service dental experience with 5-star customer service and care. Carrington Dental Care will give you 5-star dental treatment for the entire family. New patients are always welcome. Visit thecarringtondentist.com or call 701-652-2801.
This is Tanner from Leading Edge Equipment. We've got you covered for all your on-farm bulk oil needs. We deliver high-quality John Deere engine oil, High Guard, Cool Guard, and DEF, along with a wide selection of oil tanks and accessories. Call Scott in Michigan, Chuck in Carrington, or me, Tanner in Devils Lake. We're ready to deliver right to your farm. Leading Edge Equipment, your family-owned John Deere dealer in Michigan, Devils Lake, Hamden, and Carrington. Talk to the parts department today.
Walters and Rappel back with you. 4:29 to go. Second quarter, and the Cardinals are, Vinny, still scoreless in the quarter.
Right, it's definitely been a tough couple offensive drives for the Cardinals, but we'll see if they're able to turn that around.
It's Hoggle. Down to Averly, kick out. McAloney's 3 is short. Rebound, Threadgold, kick out. Maring for 3. Off the front of the rim, rebound McAloney, and he's fouled. He'll shoot a couple. No, they call it on the floor. Goodness. Second Maxim Nelson foul. He's the only one that has any fouls, Nelson. Here's McAloney. Right side, pardon me. Maring and McAloney play catch. McAloney, Maring, fires one to Averly, extra pass, Threadgold, beautiful passing move, and Alec Threadgold lays it home. That's some good ball movement there, Vinny.
Yeah, it is. Averly was able to make a smart play.
In the mid-post, it's Gilbert. Driving left, fadeaway jumper, long, rebound Hoggle. Carrington down by 5. It's Maring. Dribbling right, stops and travels. A turnover. On the right side, Miller. Post entry got deflected, finds Elias Smith, who was stripped of the basketball, and McAloney comes away with it. Maddox from right to left, down by 5. 3:05 to play in the half. McAloney down low to Averly, who gets baseline, kick out. Threadgold, right side, Maring. In the corner, Averly. Deflected ball stolen by Elias Smith. And Nelson's pass is knocked out of bounds. Wolski's back in, and so is Justin Sanders, and so is Isaac Olin. Cardinals down 5, 2:52 to play in the third. Sanders, left side, Olin. Gives to Branson Gilbert. Up top, Sanders tries to drive, is cut off, goes left side. Gilbert into the lane, puts it up, leaves it short. Pretty good defense by Hayden Hoggle, and he's got the rebound. At the other end, it's McAloney flying into the lane, finishing and draws the foul. Chance at a three-point play on the foul by Isaac Olin.
Great effort and finish by McAloney.
Certainly was, and now Hoggle out for Averly. Maddox is deceptively quick. He gets that head of steam like he had there. He's really fast.
Right, and I think he's definitely confident behind his shot, and I think that's definitely important when you're running at his piece.
The free throw is left short by the 64% free throw shooter. It's 17-14 with 2:20 to play in the half. Another three for Smith. Air ball this time. And he was wide open. He's more, it looks to me at least, like he's more the catch and shoot. He doesn't want to put it on the deck and shoot. He wants to receive a good pass off a drive and let it rip. 17-14, it's Wolski. Holds, gives to Mering. And the pass is deflected out of bounds. 2 minutes, 11 seconds until the Central City H2O Carrington halftime report. Stat scores and a visit from Hayden Hoggle. Here's a three for Mering, and it's a 7-0 Carrington run. The game is tied at 17, our third tie. And Mering's got 3 triples for 9 points. On the left side, it's Miller. Head of the key, Elias Smith fakes a three, drives right, gets in the lane with a floater that's short. Carrington could take the lead back here. They've scored the last 7, 100 seconds left in the half. It's Aberly. Back to Mering, right side McAloney, driving the lane with a runner that falls, and Carrington on a 9-0 run forces a Dactyl timeout by Ben Kringstad. A lead change for the third time. It's 19-17 Cardinals, and Carrington basketball will continue on the I3G Sports Network.
Do you want to make sure homework time isn't spent on games and video streaming? Dakota Central can help. With Experience IQ, you set limits to ensure your kids aren't playing when they should be doing homework. With premium managed Wi-Fi from Dakota Central, you can create healthier internet habits for your children from the easy-to-use Command IQ app. Learn more about premium Wi-Fi and Experience IQ today at www.dakotacentral.com.
Carrington sports fans, want to stay on top of all the local action? Catch what you missed by checking out the Foster County Independent. From game-changing plays to memorable moments, we've got you covered with the most in-depth sports coverage in town. And don't miss our stunning photo galleries that capture every thrilling moment and winning smile. For the latest scores, stories, and stunning sports shots, grab your copy of the Foster County Independent today or visit us online at fosterconews.com.
Pretty good response, Vinny, to a 7-point deficit, a 9-0 run for Carrington.
Right, that's exactly how you want to respond to that if you're the team that's losing in the beginning, and I think that's definitely a great response by Carrington.
McAloney knocks a pass to the right wing out of bounds. It'll stay at this end. .129 left in the half on the bank forward scoreboard. And the Cardinals up 2. This matches their largest lead. The other time was 2-0. They wanted Smith. It wasn't there. Good defense by Wolski. Here's a step back by Gilbert. And then he leaves it at the head of the key for Nelson to drive the lane. Maxim Nelson's shot doesn't go. Rebound, Alec Threadgold. Here is Mering the other way. Talon gives to Threadgold. Averly back to Mering. Final minute of play in the half. Wolski, Mering, Aberly fakes a three, drives and kicks to McAloney. 14-footer from the baseline. Gives Maddox McAloney 8 points and gives Carrington their largest lead at 21-17. They've scored 11 in a row. 6 seconds between the shot and game clock. Elias Smith spins right, throws it up, missed it short, but I think Wolski fouled him. And he did. Well, yeah, Wolski called for his first free throws for Smith. 28.8 on the clock, and his free throw is good. That ends an 11-0 run for Carrington. And back in comes Isaac Olin. Second one for Smith. Goes in 21-19. And Carrington theoretically could hold for one shot if they want to. McAloney to Maring. Back to McAloney. They play catch up top. Still doing it. Now Maddox with 12 on the timer. McAloney dribbles right. Finds Maring off a deflection with 5. Maring gets inside and tried to make a pass to Wolski. It was deflected out of bounds with 2.7 to play in the half. McAloney will trigger the inbound. They find Maring. He will not get the 3 off, and that's halftime. We have played 16 minutes inside the East Gymnasium with the score, the Carrington Cardinals 21. The New Salem Almont Holsteins 19. And coming up, it's the Central City H2O Carrington halftime report when Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
Here at Old National Bank of Carrington, we prefer to be the bank of choice that helps our clients fulfill their dreams, passionately supports our communities, and invest in the growth and development of our team members. Our mission has deep roots and a trusted partner. We invest our time, heart, and expertise so that our clients and communities thrive. Come see us today at Old National Bank from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday on Main Street in Carrington.
When it's time to buy a new appliance for your home, remember DJ's Home Center. Did you know they are a locally owned business and that they have been serving this great community since 1993? DJ's Home Center services and delivers within 45 miles of Carrington, bringing you the best prices on all major brand appliances. So don't go anywhere else. Remember that DJ's Home Center is your local, low-priced, best-trained appliance store. Located right by the roundabout. Go Cardinals!
Committed to serving you with compassion. Evans Funeral Home of Carrington and New Rockford. Always available with the care you require, even at the most difficult time. You can count on Evans Funeral Home to provide guidance and answers when it comes to pre-planning, finding the perfect monument or marker to honor your loved one, or for service arrangements. Contact Evans Funeral Home in New Rockford at 947-2911 or in Carrington at 652-3003.
Central City H2O of Carrington has all of your beverage, water bottle, dispenser, and vending needs covered. They serve a 15-county area and deliver to home, office, and work sites a line of water and other products. Visit CentralCityH2O.com or call 701-652-2141. Visit them on Facebook for more information about in-home and office deliveries and the products available. Hydrate your home and office. Central City H2O of Carrington. We supply the water and vending you need where you need it. Here with Hayden Hoggle, and Hayden, this year you get to be on varsity. How excited are you about this?
Very excited. A new opportunity to do more things.
Where has your game gotten better from last year when you were a key part of the JV to now when you'll be on varsity?
Definitely my confidence and being able to drive to the basket really helps and really improved from this year from last year.
All right, so on that C word that you used, how does confidence help your game?
Makes me want to attempt more shots, look to score, not just pass all the time.
What are some of your goals for you and your teammates this year?
Definitely make it farther than the first round this year.
And that is Hayden Hoggle. Central City H2O of Carrington has all of your beverage, water bottle, dispenser, and vending needs covered. They serve a 15-county area and deliver to home, office, and work sites a line of water and other products. Visit CentralCityH2O.com or call 701-652-2141. Visit them on Facebook for more information about in-home and office deliveries and the products available. Hydrate your home and office. Central City H2O of Carrington. We supply the water and vending you need.
You work with your local Pioneer team, you gain hardworking partners who strive to know your every acre.
Doug Retzlaff is your local Pioneer Seed sales representative in Carrington. Call Doug at Retzlaff Seed and Supply LLC. He will do the best to match the right product on the right acre and supply you with unparalleled choices of Pioneer Seed products treated with Lumigen brand seed treatment to protect your investment. Doug and his team also carry a complete lineup of livestock feed and minerals. Retzlaff Seed and Supply LLC in Carrington, near the roundabout.
Napa is your source for quality auto parts for your car or truck in Carrington. Let us use our Napa know-how to help you find the right battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, or other parts you need to get your job done. We also stock tools, equipment, and many other items for cars, heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment. Order your parts online or drop by today at 490 8th Street North. Call 652-3663. Your Carrington Napa Auto Parts team looks forward to serving you today.
On the field, every second counts, and when injuries happen, you need a hometown advantage. At JRMC Orthopedics, our local team offers fast access to expert care, so you don't have to travel out of town. From sprains and all the way to joint replacements, every same day, we've got you covered. The best plays start with getting back in the game. Orthopedic care that keeps you moving. It's right here. Visit jrmcnd.com to learn more.
It's the Central City H2O Carrington halftime report. Central City H2O of Carrington has all of your beverage, water bottle, dispenser, and vending needs covered. Visit centralcityh2o.com or call Kevin at 701-652-2141. BJ Walters, Vinny Rappel back with you. Carrington fell behind by 7 and went on an 11-0 run. That's the biggest difference in this ball game right now. They lead 21-19 at halftime. The scoring looks this way: 9 for Talon Mehring on a trio of threes. Maddox McAloney has 8. Alec Threadgold and Tate Wolski 2 each. New Salem Almont got 10 from Elias Smith, 3 from Coulter Miller, and then 2 each from Branson Gilbert, Justin Sanders, and Maxim Nelson. 3 ties, 3 lead changes. That 17-10 lead was New Salem Almont's biggest lead, and Carrington's biggest lead, 21-17. 21-19 at the half. Benny, your impressions of those first 16 minutes?
I was really impressed by Carrington's so far. I think that Carrington's been able to hit a lot of shots that they usually or that they've had struggles with throughout the season of hitting, especially Mehring. He's been able to have, what has he got, 3 or 4 threes right now? He's got 3. So that's good for Carrington's offense, and I think defensively they've been able to hustle around the floor, and I think they're able to not do it. They haven't done that bad of a job. They're winning right now going into halftime.
The other teams in action in region play. Coach Broughton just accidentally bumped the scoreboard. We'll see if we can get that back in a second. But, yep, Coach Broughton clicked the button. Vinny might have to go down and unclick the button, I think is what's going to have to happen. Yeah, that's what's going to have to happen because, all right, so Vinny will head down and do that. Cardinals leading 21-19 as they get ready to come back out for the second half. Carrington, again, trailed by as many as 7. They led immediately by 4 after that because they scored 11 straight points. And so they have a 21-19 lead. And that's the Central City H2O Carrington halftime report tonight. Second half is next when Cardinal basketball continues in a moment.
The Carrington Area Healthy Communities Coalition is a partnership of individuals and organizations working together to create a healthier community in which to work, live, and play. They support alcohol, drugs, smoking, vaping, and suicide prevention programs and promote activities such as pickleball, yoga, and park improvement. Their mission is to promote and support physical and mental health activities, prevention services, and community learning initiatives that promote a healthy lifestyle for the people of Carrington and surrounding areas. Visit healthycarrington.org.
Nothing has embodied the American spirit like the family farmer. Year after year, they continue to work the land and plant their crops. Through droughts, floods, and uncertain markets, they keep that spirit alive with another crop harvested for the next generation. And for that, we tip our hats to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
In Carrington, see Randy Hui.
Rest assured that you'll be treated with the care and respect you deserve at Central Pharmacy. Conveniently located in the heart of Carrington and New Rockford, Central Pharmacy delivers the kind of attention and commitment to improving your health care that the big box stores just can't. Central Pharmacy does it all, from medical supplies to prescriptions, health and wellness concerns. Plus, we have a great selection in our gift, boutique, and decor departments. Visit us on Facebook for up-to-date info. Central Pharmacy, your one-stop in Carrington and New Rockford.
Is it time for you to switch banks? Hi, I'm Tiffany Paulson at Bank Forward in Carrington. At Bank Forward, we have everything you get from a big bank, but we're small enough to give you exceptional service. Make the switch and let us show you the Bank Forward difference. Call 652-2852 or visit bankforward.com today. Putting the customer first since 1927. It's simply the Forward way. Bank Forward, member FDIC.
All right, our scoreboard has gone wonky on us, and so we'll get that working again for you here in just a second, as the Cardinals do have the lead. And here we go, Holsteins with the ball to begin the second half. They move from right to left, and nearly a steal, and a held ball will give it right back to Carrington. So the Cardinals have it up by 2. In the corner, Wolski throws it out of bounds, a turnover. So back-to-back turnovers for these two teams to begin the second half. Here is a drive, and not much going on there. Carrington up by 2 at 21-19, and a pass into the post. A turnaround jumper does not go. Rebound Sanders, and he is stripped of it by McAloney, who then loses it. Goodness, bit of a messy start to this half, you could say. Cardinals leading by 2. And now here's Sanders driving right, lost the ball. And on the left side, Elias Smith thought about a 3, did not take it. He gets a handoff. Smith goes left side to Maxim Nelson. Straight away Miller. Coulter Miller, right side for Branson Gilbert. Here's a 3 that's short. Rebound Maddox McAloney. You can see we fixed our issue with the scoreboard. And it's 21-19 Cardinals, and the ball is nearly lost out of bounds. It'll stay with Carrington, leading by a deuce at 21-19 in the third. Here's Mehring against this 1-3-1. Talon, left side, Hayden Hoggle. Holds, still holding. Wraparound feed to Mehring. Back for Hoggle. Hayden gives to Mehring, who drives in, lost the basketball. It falls to Threadgold. His jumper is good off the window. Hey, it worked out, and Alex Threadgold has 4. It's 23-19. Around a screen is Miller, and he throws it out of bounds. Well, Vinny, the last 4 minutes of that first half was good defense by Carrington. That has continued as Ben Kringstad calls for a Dactyl timeout. We'll take it as well with 5:38 to go. Third quarter, Bank Forward scoreboard reads 23-19 Carrington, and Cardinal basketball will continue on the I3G Sports Network.
Reach your summit with Kyle Smith and his staff at Summit Physical Therapy in Carrington. Serving the area since 1997, we offer treatment for pain relief, vertigo, wound care, sports and work injuries, as well as post-op and neurological rehab. Summit Physical Therapy has certified providers in dry needling, Raston, and myofascial cupping. We are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and in most cases, no referral required. Call us at 652-7179 to schedule an
Guard Dental in Carrington has your smile on the mind. Guard Dental specializes in orthodontics, cosmetic dentistry, teeth whitening, dental crowns and bridges, dental veneers, dental implants, general and family dentistry, root canals, clear aligner orthodontics, sedation dentistry, dentures, lasers, TMJ therapy, and wisdom teeth removal. Call Guard Dental today for family dentistry and beyond. Guard Dental in Carrington, 701-652-2300.
Vinny, back to that point. It's a 13-2 run over the last 6 minutes. Carrington's defense has been very solid here.
Right, they really have. They've been able to really be taking care of the Holsteins. They've been able to really dominate on the court.
Wolski. Hagel. Here's Mehring. Back to Hagel. Down towards Wolski. One dribble. Lays it up. Too strong. Rebound Miller. And here come the Holsteins with Maxim Nelson down the lane. Stops, kicks. A drive by Sanders. He's cut off by Threadgold in his bright teal shoes. Now Nelson, drive and kick left side. Here's a corner three that skips over the rim. Rebound, deflects down for the jumper that goes for Elias Smith. He's got 12. It's 23-21 Cardinals. Here's McAloney. Back to Mehring in the corner, Hagel. Mehring again on the left wing and a steal. And at the other end, Branson Gilbert will lay it up. No. The rebound and a foul on McAloney will send Elias Smith to the line for two. Smith shoots two. His first one is short, but he gets the friendly roll. And he's got 13. It's 23-22. Second one upcoming to tie the game. This time it does not get the friendly roll, and Threadgold collects. Here's Mehring across the timeline. Deflected ball stolen. Taken down by Sanders. And here's Nelson. Left side holding as Miller fires a three and hits. And Coulter Miller has his second three. And the lead back to the Holsteins at 25-23. Here is Hagel into the corner. Aberle back for Hagel. It's Mehring at the volleyball line. Right side, Wolski. Wraparound feed, Threadgold. He'll lay it up. No, but a foul. He'll shoot two. Alec, a 59% free throw shooter, will have a pair at the stripe on the first foul by Elias Smith.
Great effort by Alec on that shot.
Certainly was, because he was trapped initially and worked out of it. His first free throw is good. 25-24. 5 points for Alec. This one would produce the game's fourth tie. It's on the way, and that's exactly what it does. 25 all. Fourth tie to go with 4 lead changes. Maxim Nelson, high post feed, driving in, and a kick out by Sanders. Left wing Gilbert. He drives in on McAloney. Fadeaway jumper short. Rebound Mehring. 3:35 of the third. Bank forward scoreboard. Tied at 25. McAloney. Drive and kick Threadgold. Here's Mehring around a screen for three. It's short. And the rebound taken by Wolski. And he lays it up and in. And Tate Wolski gives Carrington the lead back. Our fifth lead change is 27-25 Cards. And the ball nearly thrown into the backcourt. Here's Smith. Elias Smith gives it. Nelson, left wing. Gilbert into the mid post. skip it right side. And a foul on Wolski, his second, as he held up Miller. This has been a super competitive game to this point.
It really has been. It's been great effort from both teams.
Elias Smith to throw it in. He leads everybody in scoring with 13. On the left side, Branson Gilbert, and a foul is called on the basket cut. Might be on Ewan Aberly. It is. It's his first and the team's third of this third quarter. Meanwhile, Hillsborough Central Valley's girls had a huge lead on Mayport CG. It's down to 4 with a minute and a half left in Mayville. Gilbert holds and has it nearly. Well, they're going to call Wolski for his third foul on the reach-in. It's probably the right call, but if you show that much basketball, you can't expect the defensive player not to take a swipe. And now Wolski out for Hoggle. And that's what Randy Huey just said. Don't swat down at the ball tape. Here's Nelson. Around a screen. Continues a drive. Goes left wing to Gilbert. Sanders. Tried to go right side to Miller and out of bounds. A turnover. Here is Talon Mering with Carrington up by a deuce. And a near steal on a deflection, 2:32 to play in the third. And we want to welcome those of you who may have been listening to Carrington Boys Wrestling. 2:30 to play in the third, and the Cardinals lead New Salem Almont 27-25. BJ Walters, Vinny Rappel with you on YouTube. Here's a little runner. That's no good, but the putback is for Alec Threadgold, and this match is the largest lead of the night for Carrington, 29-25. Alec Threadgold has 7 in the game, 5 this quarter. On the right side, holding is Gilbert. Smith fires from 19. It's an air ball out of bounds, a turnover. If you're just joining us, Carrington fell behind 17-10 at one point. Our scoreboard lost the battery, and it ain't getting it back. Not tonight, at least. It'll be back Thursday. And through it all, Carrington has done all right tonight, I think you would have to say. McAloney a 3. In and out. Rebound Aberly on the backside. In the corner, Mering drives in. Little 12-foot jumper from the baseline doesn't go. Threadgold, a third chance for Carrington. Here's Mering. Corner, Aberly a 3. It's good. Ewan Aberly a 3, and the Cardinals lead by 7. 32-25. And a travel. Aberly comes in. And that's what I thought. He was over 11 from 3 before that shot. His first career varsity 3.
Well, it definitely comes at a big moment because that was definitely a huge shot for Carrington.
They lead by 7. McAloney. Into the corner for Aberly. Back to McAloney. And Hoggle at the head of the key. Right side, Mering. Back for Hoggle. Spinning away from 1. In the middle, McAloney stops, pops, and drops from 14. Carrington on a 9-0 run. McAloney with 10. It's 34-25. Getting inside Smith. Did he travel or did he get fouled? He got fouled by Aberly. And so free throws upcoming for Elias Smith. This is the largest lead of the night for the Cardinals, 34-25, with 57 seconds to play in the third. Smith fires and gets it, 34-26. He's got 14. Second one, also good, 34-27. 15 points for Elias Smith. Final 50 seconds of the third. It's Mering into the corner for McAloney. Back to Talon Mering. Gets inside, reverse layup, and 1. Chance at a three-point play for Talon Mering. He's into double figures with 11. And the foul is called on Branson Gilbert, his first, team second. Mehring fires and pops out the free throw. The rebound taken down by Elias Smith. Cardinals by 9, 36-27. Driving right, getting downhill, stopping, popping, air ball for Nelson, and a held ball on the rebound will keep it at this end. Carrington by 9. Matching the largest lead the Cardinals have had. A wide open Maxim Nelson lays it in. Vinny, what happened there?
I think it was just miscommunication on who was guarding who on defense.
That's the word I was going to use. Looked like miscommunication. Shot clock is off. McAloney to Mehring. Back for McAloney. In the corner, Aberle. Skip it. Mehring. 12 to shoot. McAloney starts a drive. Gets into the lane. Puts it up. Banks it wide right. Rebound out of bounds off Hayden Hoggle with 5 seconds left in the quarter. 5.1 to go in the third. 4 seconds and 3. Nelson down the right side, throws it up at the buzzer. It's an air ball to Hayden Hoggle, and that is the end of our third quarter. A good third quarter for Carrington as they win it 15-10. And as we go to the fourth on the Bank Forward scoreboard, 36-29 Carrington, and Cardinal basketball will continue on the I3G Sports Network.
Your first car. It may have been a fixer-upper, but you treated it right. It was your own. That's how Showplace Cabinetry approaches each crafted piece. We deliver it to you with care because it's our own. Central City Lumber can help you choose the design of your dreams. Give them a test drive. This American-made cabinetry is adaptable to your unique style and built with pride. Every single piece is back for a lifetime. Bet you wish you had that deal on your car. Stop in at Central City Lumber of Carrington and let's build a beautiful kitchen or bath that really turns heads.
Life is about moments, big or small, joyful or challenging. At Carrington Health Center, we believe everyone in our community deserves compassionate care close to home, so you can focus on enjoying those moments surrounded by the people you love. At our facility, we put the care in
physical therapy,
radiology,
the
acute care, clinic.
Just thinking back here, Cardinals are undefeated this year when they lead after 3 quarters, so good spot to be in here as we start the fourth. 36-29 Carrington. Here's Mehring in the middle. What a high-low pass to Alec Threadgold. That was really pretty, and Carrington lead 38-29. And a 3 at the other end goes for Coulter Miller. He's got 3 of those for 9 points, and it's 38-32 Carrington. Mehring, right side Wolski. Looks, skips, McAloney, 3, long, rebounding foul on Threadgold. His first of the game, and the team's first. 38-32, Bank Forward fourth quarter scoreboard, 7:20 left. Cardinals back at home Thursday against Lisbon here on YouTube. Up top, Sanders gives to Nelson. Back for Sanders, who wasn't really ready for it. Backdoor cut comes to Miller. Skip, left side, faking a 3 is Gilbert to get inside and finish with a right hand from the left side. It's 38-34. Mehring, left side Wolski holding. Back for Mehring. And a deflected ball, stolen. Nelson lays it up, missed it. Rebound Aberle. Has it stolen again, and down low the layup goes this time for Miller, and we've got ourselves a one-shot game at 38-36 with 6:25 to play. Mehring gets fouled by Nelson, his third. Well, Vinny, good response by the Holsteins here.
Right, they've been able to get hot, and they're getting hot at the right time.
38-36 with 6:20 left in the fourth quarter. It's Mehring. Into the middle, picked off. Up ahead, tie game as Nelson will lay it up and in. He's got 6 and we're tied for the 5th time, this time 38 all. And this is a 11-2 run for the Holsteins and a near turnover. McAloney reverse layup to give Carrington the lead again. He's got 12 and it's 40-38 Cards. Nelson around a screen, drives right, gets inside, throws it up, missed it, rebound Wolski. Too strong with that one. And here comes Mehring in a 2-point game. McAloney splits the middle, kick out. Mehring open 3, air ball. It's not the wrong shot. He's wide open, but wow.
Right, and he's been hot. He was hot in the first half, so that was just unfortunate miss for him.
Aiden Hagel replaces Ewan Aberle. Carrington have only played 6 tonight. 5:30 to play. A 2-point lead for the Cardinals. It's Smith against Wolski. Goes left side towards Sanders. Kick out in the corner. A 3 for the lead is an air ball by Gilbert. Rebound McAloney. Maddox the other way. Stops. Gives to Wolski. Extra pass. Threadgold lays it home. Alec Threadgold with 9.5 and 11 for the game. 42-38 Carrington. On the bank forward scoreboard with 5 minutes left. Here's Sanders. Right side Gilbert. Up top for Miller. A fired pass down low to Gilbert, who will lay it up. No, but a foul on Hagel is his 3rd. And Gilbert shoots 2. 42-38. By the way, 3 seconds left in Mayville. It's 52-49, Hillsborough Central Valley, and the Patriots have the basketball. They were down by, what was it, Vinny, 17, 18?
17.
Yeah, 17 in that game. Oh, Hillsborough has the ball, pardon me. So, free throws here for Gilbert. And he was able to hit 1 of 2, 42-39. Now at the other end, it's McAloney. Final score now, Hillsborough 52, Mayport CG 49. Threadgold gets inside, he finishes with the right hand, and Benny Alec Threadgold's having a huge, huge second half.
Right, he's definitely been able to be strong in the post, and he's been able to really do a good job in the paint.
44-39. Here's a 3 by Smith. Off the front of the rim, rebound Mehring. Up ahead is Wolski, beats everybody down the floor, takes an extra dribble, and has his pass stolen. He was a little too quick that time. Gilbert. High post feed Sanders. Starts a drive, shuffles it off to Smith. Thought about a 3, didn't take it. Smith around the screen, goes right side to Nelson. Nelson, skip it to the corner. Here's a drive by Miller, up top for Gilbert. He's in the lane with a jumper that's wide left. The put back by Smith. Nobody boxed him out, Vinny.
Yeah, that's just not a very awareness play for Carrington. They just got to be able to contain everybody. 17
for Smith. 44-41 Carrington. Here's McAloney from 13. Rattles it home. Maddox McAloney up to 14, and Carrington leads 46-41 with 3:20 left. Nelson, right side, Gilbert. Driving in is Sanders to lay it up. Off the mark. Rebound. Hagel travels. Yeah, you can't go to the floor with a basketball. Ewan Aberle back in, and a 30-second Dactyl timeout called by Ben Kringstad. We'll take it as well. 3:08 left, 46-41 Carrington. And Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
Why choose professional eye care centers? 4 great reasons are Dr. Bone, Dr. Freilich, Dr. Jankoa, and now introducing Dr. Jordan Thomas, 4 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, Edgeley, Ellendale, and more. And finally, their fantastic selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional Eye Care Centers, clearly the best.
46-41, 3:08 to play. Cardinals have 4 timeouts remaining. Holsteins have 2. New Salem Almont has the possession arrow, and they have the basketball. Trailing by 5. It's thrown in short to Gilbert, who spins right, hesitates, and pulls it back against Hoggle. Now Gilbert holding, leaves for Elias Smith. Right side, Nelson against Maring. Driving right, Nelson, jump stop, kick out right to McAloney. Good heads up play there by Maddox. Now he's down the right side, gets inside, puts it up, missed it short. Rebound, McAloney, spinning, firing, Rebound, Smith. There's a lot of traffic in there. Smith holds, gets doubled. Might need a timeout. Oh, he goes behind Maring's back to make the pass to Gilbert. That was some fancy stuff. On the right side, here's a 3 that's an air ball out of bounds by Miller. And it goes to Carrington with 2:19 to go. I don't think we've seen that kind of pass this year behind the opponent's back.
Yeah, it's definitely a smart play.
Carrington takes a Dactyl timeout. 2:19 to play. Fourth quarter, 46-41 Carrington, and Cardinal basketball will continue on the I3G Sports Network.
Carrington Drug, your independently owned Good Neighbor Pharmacy, salutes caregivers everywhere. The ones who aid an aging parent or nurturing a sick child. The fact is, we are all caregivers at different times, and your community pharmacist is ready to go above and beyond to support you with encouragement and guidance, good times and bad. Visit with Matt Paulson and his expert staff at Carrington Drug, 415 Main Street in Carrington, caring for you and our community.
46-41 Carrington. Congratulations to Josh Kerbaugh and the Carrington boys wrestling team. They won both duels tonight. They beat Pembina County North 63-6, and they beat Northern Lights 51-16. They will be the number 1 seed Saturday in the Northwest Regional Dual Tournament. 10 a.m. right back in Walhalla here on KDAK, the Cardinal on radio. You know, the biggest reason for that is they got Nick Garber back tonight. And if you add Nick Garber to that lineup, they become awfully tough.
Right, they're definitely a tough group of kids.
Carrington with the ball up 5, 2:15 to play. McAloney fouled by Smith in the backcourt, his second. Here's the problem for the Holsteins. That's only their second team foul. They got to get busy with the fouls. Maring dribbles down the left side, now into the middle. Talon foul by Gilbert, his second, team's third. So again, they're the top seed. I should not say 10 a.m. because I think they get a bye now. It might be closer.
You're probably right.
To 11 Saturday on KDAK, the Cardinal. Here's Maring crossing over left. Aberle throws it out of bounds, a turnover. From the left side, a 3 falls off for Gilbert. Rebound, Wolski. And Maring is fouled by Nelson. And that's his fourth. Maxim Nelson, the first Holstein in real bad foul trouble. And Hayden Hoggle's back in for Ewan Aberle. Here is Maring. Deflected ball off of Wolski and out of bounds, a turnover. I'm working to confirm that Carrington have a bye Saturday. If they do, the airtime would be closer to 11 than 10 with Dennis and Kyle. Here's Nelson, pick and roll, held ball. It'll stay at this end, of course, with 1:27 to go. 46-41 Carrington on the Bank Forward scoreboard, looking to stop this 5-game skid. The ball is thrown in deep to a wide open Miller for 3. He missed it. Rebound Threadgold. That's a break because he was wide open. 46-41. It's Maring. Left side, McAloney. Final 70 seconds. Maddox spins right. You don't want to take a fast shot here. You want to burn that clock if you're Carrington. Smackaloni spinning and leaving for Threadgold. Now Wolski 12 to shoot, and they want to foul Tate Wolski, and so Smith does. Tate to the free throw line on the season. Straight up 50%, 13 out of 26. Straight up and down 50%. 59.2 on the clock, and Wolski is long with the first one. Coming up in post-game, a visit from Coach Huey and maybe the big guy, like Threadgold. He's had a very nice game. Offense for defense as Aberley's back in. Second free throw. He is not 50% for no reason. 47 to 41. At the other end, here's a steal. Wolski, and then he's fouled. And Carrington may be closing in. The foul is called on Sanders, his first. And Tate back to the charity stripe in a 6-point game, 52.5 seconds left. Tate, 3 dribbles, eyes it, fires it, long.
But you know what they say about 50%.
That is very, very true. The future North Dakota State College of Science Wildcat linebacker. Eyes it, fires it. Oh, it's long. Rebound Holsteins and a foul on Wolski. And he holds his hands in the air as if to say, no, I didn't. Timeout, New Salem Almont. A Dactyl timeout with 50.8 left. Cardinals by 6. Carrington basketball will continue on the I3G Sports Network.
The fun is always on tap. I'm heading to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Head on over to Headlocks of Carrington for some great deals after the Cardinals game. If you and your friends come in sporting any Cardinals gear, you'll not only receive the friendliest service around, but also special discounts. Ask for more details and visit us on Facebook for all of our happenings.
The fun is always on tap. I'm heading to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Headlocks, Carrington, North Dakota.
There's no community like a Cenex community. That's why every Cenex store is proud to serve theirs by supporting local athletic teams, promoting the arts, and making sure each store is a place its neighbors can find what they need, catch up with their friends, and stay connected. It's also why we give back, helping to make the wonderful places we call home the best they can be. The store next door, powered locally at Cenex.
Visit your local Arrowwood Prairie Co-op in Carrington, Wimbledon, Cooperstown, and Sutton.
50.8 on the clock. Holsteins only have one timeout now, Benny. That will possibly come into play here.
Right, it's definitely going to have to be used smartly as there's only 50 seconds on the clock. They got to be smart with every move they make from here.
Does it have to be a 3, or can they get a quick 2 down by 6 here?
I think they can get a quick 2 if they need to.
Here's Smith. Fires a 3, gets fouled by Wolski. Goodness gracious. And Smith shoots 3, and Wolski's gone with 5 points.
That could be huge.
Smith tonight, 5 for 6 at the line. That's kind of the one thing you didn't want to happen, right? Fouling a 3-point shooter? Brad Kihui is going to check in, 5'8", 7th grade guard. And I think you and I both know why Radke's in. He's a good free throw shooter.
Absolutely.
And you know you're going to have to hit free throws here. First one for Smith is good, 47-42. Second one. Tickles a twine, 47-43. And Randy Huey wants a Dactyl timeout. 42.5 seconds left. Fourth quarter, 47-43 Carrington on the I3G Sports Network.
When you're thinking about insurance, think of Bickett Insurance. Bickett Insurance, through our partnership with Auto Owners Insurance, can take care of your farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance needs. The agents at Bickett Insurance have over 115 years of insurance experience. We know how to design policies to protect the things important to you. Give Bickett Insurance a call today.
Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency. Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency.
Here at Sendak Cooperative, we're here to provide you with all the products and services you've come to rely on for your farm operation. Please give us a call for all your fertilizer, seed, energy, and fuel needs for this year's growing season, and let us help you with all your grain marketing decisions. You can contact us today at any of our locations in Central North Dakota or visit us on the web at sendakcooperative.com. Sendak Cooperative, helping farm owners grow and succeed today and into the future.
So, a third free throw for the Holsteins. Carrington has a possession arrow. Cardinals have 2 30-second timeouts left, and the Holsteins have 1. Smith is shooting a third free throw as we get back to play. Takes 3 dribbles, now 4. Eyes it, fires it, and it's a one-shot game at 47-44. Now down the right side, Mehring. Up ahead, Radke. Hui lays it in. Radke makes it 49-44 with his 3rd and 4th points of the season. At the other end, here's a drive left by Elias Smith. A 3 is short, and it's out of bounds off McAloney. 22.6 to play. How about that press breaker that gets Radke Hui the layup?
Great. It was a great shot by Hui. He was in the perfect spot at the right time, and it definitely worked out for Carrington.
Baseline left inbound. Nelson to Smith. Got to get a 3 up. They know that on the left side. A basket cut. Kick out. Smith. 3. Short. Rebound Nelson. Kick out. Open 3. Good. Timeout Holsteins. 9.1 to go. Coulter Miller hits his 4th 3 of the game to make it 49-47. And if you thought it was going to be that easy, you'd be wrong. Of course, it's a 30, so we'll keep it here. And Vinny, that's the end of New Salem Almont timeouts. But now, you don't have the possession arrow if you're New Salem Almont. You pretty much have to foul immediately, don't you?
Right, you got to be smart on your defense. You got to be able to make it quick. You only have 9 seconds. You got to be smart with every decision.
You can't really worry about who you're fouling. It's more make sure you foul, make sure you get another possession.
Yeah.
With the way they can shoot threes, they've hit 6 of them tonight. I mean, you only need 1 miss at the foul line, and you know Carrington want to get the ball to Talon Mehring as Randy Hui now calls a 30-second Dactyl timeout. He wanted to see the setup. So Carrington obviously want to get the ball into Mehring.
Right, they definitely do. As he's able to really be smart with the ball, and if he's able to be smart, they can kill the rest of this clock.
Well, I meant he's your best free throw shooter.
Well, that too.
I mean, there's no working the clock. You're going to get fouled the moment you catch a basketball.
Yeah, that's true, and I think the Holsteins are going to have to definitely be smart.
You'll be here with Kyle on Thursday as Carrington takes on Lisbon. That was the game last year where Josh Bickett scored his 1,000th career point. It came in a losing effort, but that was a special night because his dad was on the bench, and his dad had no idea until Josh's older brother said, he's getting close, and kind of took everybody by surprise. There's Mehring. There's the foul. Sanders commits it, and Talon shoots 2. He's over 1 tonight. If he hits both of these, Vinny, it's hard to see a way the Holsteins win this game.
Right, I think this will definitely be the nail in the coffin.
Mehring shooting 2. His first one tickles the twine. 50-47 Carrington. 12 points for Talon Mehring. Second one. 50-47. It's 51-47. Adrian Otis will check in. And he's in for Threadgold because you want to press and make them use the clock. This is not a press to force a turnover. It's just to force the Holsteins to use clock. Here's Smith across the timeline with 3. With 2, Smith. A 3 is no good. Mehring the rebound, and the Cardinals put an end to the 5-game losing streak. They have defeated New Salem Almont tonight inside the East Gymnasium, 51-47 for their 4th win of the season. And we'll have our post-game report in just a moment when Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends.
Hi, this is James at Bassett Motors. Let's test drive a new Chevrolet together. Stack up the savings with discounts and rebates combined with 0% financing for the lowest payments of the year. See us online at BassettMotors.com or call us 701-652-2955. Or better yet, stop in to see our wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles.
Where our customers send their friends. Running tough, running strong. High Plains Equipment.
High Plains Equipment is your authorized Case IH dealer serving farmers around Carrington, Devils Lake, Rugby, and Harvey. When you're ready to invest in a new piece of quality Case IH equipment, their friendly, knowledgeable sales, financing, service, and parts departments will make sure your experience is outstanding. Visit highplainseq.com to connect with your local Case IH High Plains Equipment location. Many dream of 5-star hotels and 5-star restaurants. What about 5-star treatment from your dentist? That's exactly what you'll get at Carrington Dental Care. Dr. J's and Dr. Chaz's gentle, relaxed, and friendly atmosphere will give you a full-service dental experience with 5-star customer service and care. Carrington Dental Care will give you 5-star dental treatment for the entire family. New patients are always welcome. Visit thecarringtondentist.com or call 701-652-2801.
This is Tanner from Leading Edge Equipment. We've got you covered for all your on-farm bulk oil needs. We deliver high-quality John Deere engine oil, High Guard, Cool Guard, and DEF, along with a wide selection of oil tanks and accessories. Call Scott in Michigan, Chuck in Carrington, or me, Tanner in Devils Lake. We're ready to deliver right to your farm. Leading Edge Equipment, your family-owned John Deere dealer in Michigan, Devils Lake, Hamden, and Carrington. Talk to the parts department today.
We are back in the Central City after the Cardinals pick up their 4th win of the year, 51-47 over New Salem Almont. Now joined by Alec Threadgold, and the junior had 11 of his 13 after halftime. Alec, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
This must feel like a very rewarding victory because you guys have been really hard at work for a week since Hillsborough Central Valley, and now you come out and get the rewards.
Yeah, it's definitely nice for once. It sucks losing games by 10 or more points, but I'm glad we were able to come out with a win here tonight.
What were you guys able to do adjustment-wise at halftime? You had 2 points at the half. You end up with 13. Something must have gone rather well.
Yeah, I just had to stay in the middle. Then as soon as we passed it to the corner, drop and wide open from there.
Against a 1-3-1 zone, that's exactly what you've got to do. Take us through how you've seen your growth throughout this season. You've now got, I think it's 6 or 7 games in double-figure scoring. Clearly, your development is coming around.
Yeah, working hard in practice with John Otis and all the other posts, making me better, making each other better. It's really nice.
You know, in preseason, your coach told me John Otis had the best footwork of any big man he had ever seen, and he was so excited for John to get to work with you and with Jace and whatnot. What kind of things do you pick up from Coach Otis?
Just be physical in the post, go up strong, ball fake too. I've gotten a lot better than that over the season.
You have faked so many people out of their shoes this year. So now you get Lisbon on Thursday. I think where I come from, at least, they called 2 in a row a streak. You guys shot at a winning streak Thursday.
Yeah, it's nice.
Well, Alec, congratulations on the win. 13 points for the big junior as Carrington win it 51-47. Let's get his head coach in here, Randy Huey, after a very nice win. A win that I'm sure Coach feels like the correct reward for your guys because they've really been working hard. I mean, we talked last Monday how it could have, maybe should have been way worse, but they've just kept working, and tonight they get a reward for that hard work.
Yeah, you know, it feels good for them. There was a lot of really excited guys in that locker room, and, you know, I was super, super proud of them and super happy for them to get a win. You know, it's been a tough go of it this year, and we've had some tight games, and it was nice to be able to come ahead in one of these tight games as well.
You know, you look at your 2 halves. First half, Maddox with some penetration against the zone, Talon with 3 threes. against the zone. Second half, Alec getting to those short corners against the zone. Thinking back to the Nedros game as well, zones don't really impact your guys that much.
No, it doesn't. The basically that what kills us is the pressure of them, sometimes. But, we're getting better at that. We're doing a nice job at times. And, moving the ball, when we moved the ball, we were way more effective against them. And at times we looked really good, I thought, like really good. We knocked down some shots like you alluded to, Talon. I'm not sure he did much in the second half as far as knocking down a three or anything, but, in the first half he kept us right in there. And, when buckets are tough to come by, you'll take any of them. So, it was nice to get Alec going in the second half. We talked about that at halftime. We wanted him to dive to the hoop a little bit more, and we wanted to be a little more effective getting him the ball. And I thought we did a nice job of that. It's really nice to go in the locker room and be able to come back out and do things that you talk about.
You fall behind 17-10, and you get Ewan Aberle in the game. And this is a lesson in accepting your role, because I thought his defense when he came in down by 7 really flipped this game.
Ewan was very, very effective on defense tonight, and we've known Ewan's a very effective defender. And, it was really nice to see him have a lot of success. Number 10 for them, that Smith kid, he's a very good shooter, and it was nice to be able to rotate Tate and Ewan on him, and be able to give Tate some breaks. Tate's had almost 2 weeks off here with an injury, and so it was nice to be able to give Tate some breaks, and it was nice to be able to get Ewan a lot of success, and hopefully this builds a lot of confidence for him going forward.
Well, and it's the perfect time to get a win like this, because we talked about the 3 games in 4 days. You're right back out here against a Lisbon team that had about as strange an ending to a game as you could possibly imagine last night. But obviously a team that on paper you match up pretty evenly with.
Yeah, absolutely. I watched a little bit of Lisbon. I watched a game of theirs a couple weeks ago when they played Central Cass. And actually, before we came to the gym today, I actually went home a little early from work and got on the treadmill and was walking on that, watching, getting ready for Lisbon. So, it's a really winnable game for us again on Thursday. The Cordero kid's tough, but it's really nice seeing both Tate and Ewan be able to defend, and knowing that we have a couple really nice options there.
You certainly do, and just to re-allude to anybody who wasn't watching, they fouled a kid taking a half-court shot with 0.2 of a second left, up by 2, and the kid missed all 3 free throws.
Yeah.
So that is about as wild a finish to a game as you could possibly imagine. But, Coach, congratulations on the win. Kyle and Vinny will have you Thursday. I'll see you Friday in Thompson.
Perfect. Thank you, BJ.
That is Cardinal head coach Randy Huey joining us in post-game. And, Vinny, let's take one final break. We'll come back with the numbers and wrap it up when Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
Running tough, running strong. High Plains Equipment.
High Plains Equipment is your authorized Case IH dealer, serving farmers around Carrington, Devils Lake, Rugby, and Harvey. When you're ready to invest in a new piece of quality Case IH equipment, their friendly, knowledgeable sales, financing, service, and parts departments will make sure your experience is outstanding. Visit highplainseq.com to connect with your local Case IH High Plains Equipment location. Many dream of 5-star hotels and 5-star restaurants. What about 5-star treatment from your dentist? That's exactly what you'll get at Carrington Dental Care. Dr. J's and Dr. Chaz's gentle, relaxed, and friendly atmosphere will give you a full-service dental experience with 5-star customer service and care. Carrington Dental Care will give you 5-star dental treatment for the entire family. New patients are always welcome. Visit thecarringtondentist.com or call 701-652-2801.
We welcome you back to the Central City. Let's give you tonight's, any worse, Vinny's going to be the one doing this. Let's give you tonight's scoring recap. 14 points from Maddox McAloney for Carrington, 13 from Talon Mehring and Alec Threadgold, 5 from Tate Wolski, 3 from Ewan Aberle, 2 from Radke Huey. New Salem Almont got a game-high 20 from Elias Smith, 14 points, including 11 after halftime from Coulter Miller, 6 from Maxim Nelson, 5 for Branson Gilbert, and a deuce for Justin Sanders. There were 5 ties and 5 lead changes in the game. The largest lead for New Salem Almont was 17-10. The largest lead for Carrington was 9 points on a couple of different occasions. New Salem Almont drops to 10-3. Carrington are 4-10 on the year, and again, they have got the Lisbon Broncos coming in here on Thursday. Vinny, there's no such thing as a bad win. That was a good win for Carrington tonight.
Right, it definitely was, and hopefully that boosts their confidence going up into these next couple games. And I think that the biggest difference here tonight was definitely in the paint in the second half. Alec Thurgood was able to get a lot of points in the paint, and I think that was really what set him over the edge tonight.
Yeah, of his 13, to your point, 11 after halftime. He did a great job. So it is Carrington and Lisbon on Thursday, 6:45 airtime on KDAK, the Cardinal, on YouTube. And the reason why that game is YouTube only is because Carrington girls basketball have the Thompson Tommies on KDAK, the Cardinal. And if they win that game at 6:45 Thursday, they're pretty much the number 1 seed in the region. And then the Cardinal boys are in Thompson Friday. Yes, the question has been asked a million times. I know you're all thinking it. Why are we not playing a doubleheader Friday? I get it. Look, I'm on your side on this if that's what you're thinking. I think it, too, should be a doubleheader, but it's not. So we'll be out in Thompson both nights. Vinny, your final thoughts on the 4th win of the year?
I thought Carrington was able to come up with a lot of great things tonight. They were able to hit a lot more shots offensively, and defensively they were able to really contain the Holsteins to just a couple players that were really able to score for them. And I think the biggest difference tonight, like I said earlier, was Alec Threadgold in the paint in the second half. He was able to generate a lot of points, and that's what set him over the edge.
It's a 51-47 win for Carrington. Thanks to everybody here at Carrington High School. Superintendent Janelle Helm, along with Athletics Director Carla Michelson and High School Principal Connor Weber. Now speaking on behalf of all of them and for Vinny Rappel and our entire KDAK, the Cardinal and I3G Sports Network crew, my name is BJ Walters. It's the Cardinals 51, the Holsteins 47. Thanks so much for joining us, and good night from the Central City.
Carrington Cardinal basketball has been brought to you by Guard Dental, Central City Lumber, CHI, St. Alexius Carrington Medical Clinic, Professional Eye Care Centers, Carrington Drug, Headlocks, Arrowwood Prairie Co-op, Beckett Insurance, Sendak, Bassett Motors, Bank Forward in Carrington, High Plains Equipment, Carrington Dental Care, Leading Edge Equipment, Dakota Central, Old National Bank, DJ's Home Center, Evans Funeral Home, Farmers Union Insurance, Randy Huey Agent, Retzlaff Seed and Supply, Napa Auto Parts, Jamestown Regional Medical Center, the Carrington Healthy Communities Coalition, Central Pharmacy, Central City H2O Plus, and Summit Physical Therapy. The proceeding has been a presentation of I3G Media Sports on 1600 100.1 The Cardinal.